Hey, my name is Abdi, and in this video I'm going to talk to you about Like a Love Story by Abdi Nazemian. This is a young adult contemporary. I say contemporary, but it actually takes place in 1989, so it is not like nowadays, but to me, historical. 1989 to me is not historical. As of this point in 2021, I was a few years old in 1989. I was born in the 1980s. So, yeah. I just wanted to explain that because it takes place in 1989. So I feel like that is important. So here is the synopsis. This is about 3 teenagers in New York City during the AIDS crisis. Is that what it's called? Well, during a time when there are a lot of men dying of AIDS, gay men in particular. And so these 3 teens, here they are on the cover. We have Reza, who is from Iran. He has just moved to New York with his mother to live with his stepfather and stepbrother. He is gay, but he isn't out, and he is very scared of getting AIDS and dying. We have Judy, she makes clothes. She has a wonderful uncle whose name is Stephen. He is a gay man with AIDS, and so she is involved as well with the activism regarding that. So her uncle Stephen is part of ACT UP, which is an organization. And then we have, so Judy falls in love with Reza, but Reza is gay. And we have Art, who is Judy's best friend. He is openly out, being gay. His parents are homophobic. It says they're conservative, but yeah. And he gets very interested in activism and documenting images of the AIDS crisis. And well, the 3 of them kind of become friends. But really it is more about the 2 guys than about Judy. Which is, I think, my one criticism of this book is that she didn't feel as well done as a character. And especially later in the book, she becomes less important in the story because it's more about the 2 guys. Admittedly, I also really like the cover, and so the colors of it and the way that it feels, because this feels a bit textured, which is different than most book covers. I know that is not at all important to some people, but it is important to me, with books being my special interest. I really liked Stephen. Great character. He's funny as well. I kind of, in my head, I imagined him a little bit as like a bit like Stephen Fry, which I know that just they have the same first name and they're both funny. Yeah. And it was also really nice to have sort of the 80s references. Now I'm not, I've never been to the United States, so I can only relate to some, obviously, because I grew up in the 80s, 1990s as well, but not in the United States, in the Netherlands. But some things definitely familiar, at least definitely technology-wise, right? But anyway, so this wasn't the perfect read, but it was a good one, and I enjoyed it. It's definitely an important topic to read about. I have read 2 other books about AIDS, which were Full Disclosure by Cameron Garrett, which was excellent, and what was it called? I'm gonna have to put some text up on the screen or something, maybe even show you a picture of these 2 books. I really like both of them. So both of those take place in like modern times with the medicine that we have now. But I had never read a book before that takes place in the time of the AIDS crisis. So yeah, that's all I can think of to say for now. I liked it. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye!